Hey Queens, as you can probably see from the thumbnail, we're doing a DIY project today with some Coach SLGs that I have, and we're also going to talk about the Venturer 27 duffel. I'm going to show you what fits, and since I wore it long enough to give my honest review, I'm going to do that too. So let's get into it. Hey, I'm Dre and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you know me, you know that I like what I like, but I'm allergic to full price. If that sounds like you, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload new videos. But y'all, before we even get into it, I just want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. I hope today is a day just filled with family and love, good food. And I also want to let everybody know whose mothers have already passed on, that my thoughts and my heart will be with you guys today as well. But I wanted to talk about this Venturer 27. Well, specifically, I want to show y'all what I did, because when I got the bag, I didn't know what type of SLGs I was going to use with it. But then I remembered that I actually had black signature denim pieces from last year's denim drop with silver hardware. So they are a perfect match, and I barely used them. And I had a coin pouch, the zip around wallet, and what am I trying to say? The corner zip bracelet. So I thought I would do a little DIY project, and this project was inspired by The Completed Look and Vivian Carlene, because they both did similar things to handbags, denim handbags that they purchased online. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the DIY.
Let's pretend this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, yeah, that's where I do my best work. That's where I put myself first. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, in the imaginary, can you imagine, can you imagine, can you imagine for me? In the imaginary, can you imagine, can you imagine, can you imagine for me? Let's pretend that it's a dream life. Let's pretend that it's a dream house. Let's pretend that it's all good vibes for once. Let's pretend that it's a safe place. Let's pretend that it's a safe haven, while the outside world just keeps fading, fading. Oh, cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, that's where I do my best work. That's where I put myself first. That's where table and all the chic, baby, come eat. I like luxury, I like fancy things. Shine on my body, live like royalty. Treat you like a king if I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury.
Okay, so this is how the bag looks. This is how it comes. All of these charms came on the bag. So this is her plain. I wanted to get up close so that you could kind of get a feel for what the leather really looks like. It has a really nice sheen without being overly shiny. And it's soft, but it's not delicate. As you can see, the Coach logo is embossed in the leather. There's no gold hardware on here. I think I mentioned that when I did the reveal on this, but I wanted to show you what fits. And I have this bag packed, but it can still fit more. So when I'm done showing you, I will give you a top view so you can see how everything looks inside the bag, give you an idea how much space is left. But I have my corner zip bracelet, and so y'all know, y'all saw my little DIY project, so that is what I'm using in this bag. I also have my other corner zip bracelet, and this one, I got this one a couple of months ago. I don't remember exactly when, but I love it because it has silver, gold, and gunmetal hardware on it. As you can see, it has stars, hearts, the moon, and little round rivets. Super cute. I'm also using my wallet. And a little wristlet or pouch that I got from Dress Up Your Purse. I have my phone case in the back pocket. I'm gonna just put that back. I have my key. And I have a pair of sunglasses. So I had all of this in there, and I could really fit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a view right now of what the bag looks like from the top when it's packed, so you can see how much space is on the top and the side. So you could absolutely put more in this bag if you wanted to. But as you can see, there's plenty of room. Like, this right side doesn't really have anything in here taking up space. My phone case is in this back pocket. This front pocket is completely empty. And even with my sunglasses in here, there's still space on top to put more. So this bag really will fit quite a bit, as you can see, but it can get heavy. So I guess that's a pro and a con, because you can pack this bag, it fits a lot, and it's a really compact. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but with the weight of the pieces in here and what I have on the outside as far as like my coin pouch, it can definitely get heavy if you're not careful. And I like the way this bag looks just as it is. You really don't need to add anything else to it, but we do like to do too much sometimes when it comes to how we accessorize. So I did add a little extra something, but not much. The first thing I did was added my chain strap from the Terry. And the hardware on the handles is too close together to achieve the look that I wanted. So what I did was I attached it to the D-ring on one side and then the handle hardware on the other side. So I'll show you what it looks like in a minute, once I take it off of this table, but it has a perfect amount of hang to it. And then my coin pouch, which is filled with coins, also part of the little DIY project, I went on ahead and just used it as a charm and attached it on the bag right on top. So this is how she looks. Not too much, just enough. So now that you see what fits and what it looks like with all of the accessories that I chose to put on my bag, let's just talk about my honest opinion on this bag, if I will buy it again and if it is a forever bag. So I will say that I like the capacity. I think that the bag holds a lot, and I mentioned that when I was showing you all what fit and how it looked, but it does hold a lot, and it's really compact. I like the shape. I like the fact that it's longer than it is tall, but I will say that being that it's really a duffel bag, just shrink down, it's not quite as functional as I would have liked it to be, meaning the drop on the top handles is really short. So it can never really be a comfortable, like, crook in the arm bag, and that's really important for me with a top handle carry. I do like to carry bags like this, but at some point I'm going to want to crook it in my arm, and I can do it on this bag, but it kind of stops at like maybe right there. So that's something to consider if you are crook on the arm girly with your top handles. That's just not going to be a viable option for most people. I mean, unless your arms are super skinny. And even then, still, it may not work. The other thing that I will say is that the bag can get heavy. Now, even though this is an outlet piece and the leather is not the premium leather that you would find at retail, between the leather and the lining that they chose for that bag, it is substantial in weight, even though it doesn't have a lot of metal hardware and it doesn't have feet. And then if you add charms, chains, and then all of your SLGs to it, it can get quite heavy. So I did use the shoulder strap that comes with it, and even with that wide, thick strap, it still felt like at some point it was digging into my arm, and I had to move it to another spot on my arm to keep my arm from hurting. And I would say that probably happened after maybe an hour or so of wearing it crossbody. So that's another thing to consider. Even though you can fit a lot in it, you may not want to put as much as you can in that bag, because then if you choose to wear the strap that it came with, it's not going to be comfortable. Now, you might be able to switch out the straps and put another strap on there, but I just don't really know how much more comfortable the strap can get, because the strap that came with the bag is a nice thick web strap. So I really don't know what to say about that. Maybe it was the angle in which I had it. I don't know. But I just know that it did get uncomfortable as a crossbody, which is too bad, since the crossbody is supposed to just give you, extra convenience if you wanted to be hands-free. But how convenient is it if you can only stand to have it on your shoulder like that for 30, 45 minutes at a time? So that is also something to consider. It does not have feet. So that may be a deal breaker for some people. It's not a deal breaker for me. I don't really care that it didn't have feet, because again, it's a duffel. However, I did buy some silver handbag heels to wear with my denim bag that I got off Amazon. And so if I ever wanted to put feet on it, I would just switch them out and put them on that bag. So overall, I would say if I had to rate the Venturer on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm only rating it for people who are using it as a handbag. I would probably give it a solid 6.5, 7. I think even though it's a duffel, they could still make the top handle drop a little longer so that you can use that top handle for more than just holding like this. Other than that, I think the other things that I say may be a deal breaker for some people would be a deal breaker for a lot of other bags. So it's not necessarily something that's unique to the Venturer. And I'm talking about like the weight and the crossbody strap. So yeah, I would say I would give it a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I think it's a great bag. I love the way that it looks. I enjoyed carrying it when I did, but it's not one that I would want to carry if I planned on being out all day and had a whole lot of stuff to do. Even though the Speedy doesn't have a crossbody strap, at least the regular Speedy, it's still much more convenient as an everyday bag, because the drop on the top handle, and it keeps going back to the top handle, the drop on that handle is long enough to put it in the crook of your arm, so you can still wear it and have both of your hands if you need to. And I've worn my Speedy like that. I've done the Rowans like that as well. It's just not possible with the Venturer. But other than that, I think it is a great bag. It is a really nice piece for the price, and it comes in a lot of different materials and colors. So if the one that I got, I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I'll link it. But I know that they also make it in like the signature canvas. So definitely an option for, so definitely a possible alternative to the Rowan or the Compass in the retail if you just want something a little different. But that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Thank you for checking in with me and watching this on a Sunday. And don't forget, if you're going to get it anyway, you may as well save a few coins. Talk to you later. Bye.